What is going on, YouTube? Up and Adam here, and today I have another Madden 22 video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the 80 plus harvest reroll and what to do with each card that you get in order to maximize your profit and hopefully come out ahead every single time. But before we jump into the video though, hit that like button, hit that sub button, and turn those notification bells on for more Madden content. Okay, so first of all, we have the training. It costs 800 training, 80 plus harvest rerolls. At the time of recording this video, there is an LTD in this pack. By the time you watch the video, the Matthew Stafford will most likely be out of packs. It goes out of packs by like 10 a.m. on Sunday morning, and that's when this video should be dropping around that time. So obviously, I don't really recommend doing this all that much when there's no LTDs, but there still is profit to be made even without the LTD in packs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open about 20,000 coins worth, 20,000 training worth, and I'm going to show you what to do with each of these cards. Hopefully we get lucky, and I'm just going to talk you through what we get as we pull these cards, what I'm going to do with them, if I should be selling those cards on the block, if I should be putting them in sets, things like that. So as you can see here, an 80 is going to be an L. They're going for about like 2,500 on the block. After you sell them on the block for 2,500, you're going to get closer to like 2,200 coins, not a lot. So there's going to be a way to add those to a different set to maximize your profit with those. Okay, so right now we're down kind of. We only got like an 80, an 82, and an 84 so far. This is all luck based. So before you jump in on this, expecting to get guaranteed coin profit, that is not the case. Any reroll, no matter what anyone tells you, there's no guaranteed coin profit in rerolls at the moment. Okay, so right now, it's not too bad. The prices of a lot of the cards are down. However, I do think that they'll go up a little bit as more people stop opening packs and things like that. But we are getting Blitz next week as well, which is gonna probably gonna bring the market down even more, more than likely. Okay. But anyways, so anytime I get an 80, an 80, an 80, so an 80, an 84, and then sometimes 86, depending on the price at the moment. I'm gonna use those cards to build team builder number 2s. Okay, I'm gonna show you those sets after we open these. I'm gonna sell my 88s on the block for 26,000 coins on PlayStation. You can find them for like 20 to 22,000 right now, really cheap. However, you list them for 26,000, 27,000, they will eventually sell. I sold a bunch of them already, so I'm selling my 88s for the most part. 86, I'm more often than not, I'm selling my 86s for about 13 to 14,000 coins, and then 84s, I'm actually not going to sell those 84s. I'm going to build team builders with them because they're going for about 4,000 coins on the block right now. As you sell them with the tax, you're only gonna get you're gonna get under 4,000 coins for it. You're better off throwing them into the team builder 2 set, right? And building one of those and selling it for 50,000 coins. So I'm going to show you those. We're almost done with these packs. We did get a 90. I'm going to sell that 90 for about 60 to 65,000 coins every time because that's above what I paid for my training. Okay. But again, this roll, not been great. I've ripped over 300,000 training so far on this reroll alone this weekend. And not a single Matthew Stafford, not a single LTD for me. Unfortunate, but I've made coins almost every single time because I'm using different sets that we have in the game in order to maximize my profits here. So I'm going to show you the data on a couple of the rolls I've done. I saved a few, and then you can see what I've been doing with them. And if you want to give it a shot, go for it. If not, if you're not really willing to risk your coins, I would say just don't even bother with them because this is still one of the more risky I wouldn't even call it a method. It's just another risky way to try to make some coins right now. So it is important though you're throwing these cards into specific sets, especially if those are not going for the value that you want back for it. Okay, so if it's going for like under that 10 coin per training ratio, I'm not selling it on the block. I am going to go ahead and build other sets to maximize that profit. So let's finish up with these last few rolls, and I'm going to show you all the sets that I've been working on and what I'm selling. We got a few 88s, so that's not too bad. However, it's still not great. And I think we got like 3 more packs. So let's see. 84. They don't want to give me an LTD this weekend, eh? They just don't. just don't want to do it. Anyways, so we got one more pack. Hopefully we get a 90 out of it at least. 92 would be nice. And then we're going to track our pulls. We only did 20,000, so it's a very small roll. I always recommend going, if you're going to do these, do a bigger roll. But it is what it is. Let me go ahead and add this. I'm going to add it to the spreadsheet, what we just got. And I will let you know if we ended up making profit or if we lost, okay? So let me quickly add this to the spreadsheet, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we just added all those. We were able to open 25 of them. We got 680s, 782s, 484s, 386s, 481s, and 190. We didn't do all that great, but we still ended up coming out ahead by 47,000 coins after tax. So, like I said, we still made coins without pulling anything really good, right? Without pulling a 92 or without pulling the LTD. So we still ended up making some coins if I sell everything for that price. However, it's probably better if I don't sell some of like the 84s. Like they're going for about like, I think they're even going for 5 now, to be honest. We actually didn't make too much, but that's like on the higher end. I could probably sell it for 5,000, but I'm probably going to use the 84s, the 80 and the 80s to build team builders to maximize my profit there. So let me show you the sets that I'm talking about so you can be aware of that. So I'm gonna sell pretty much everything, like my 90s, my 88s, my 86s are gonna be sold. 84s and 80s are gonna be built or turned into team builders, and my 82s are gonna be sold as well, okay? Let's hop into the set so you can see for yourself what I'm talking about. You're like, what's this guy talking about? What set is he saying? So there's a few different ones. I always recommend doing the team builders because it's super easy, super profitable. Team builders 288s, right? They take 185 to 86. I don't recommend you putting the harvest card in there because it goes for more than what you could get an 85 for. The 83 to 84, they're about the same price, okay? And you need some 80s to 82s. So I recommend putting the harvest 80s in here, okay? So I'm gonna I don't think that's a good option right there. So there's a few teams that go for more than others. I'm gonna go to the SEAHAWKS. Usually this is a decent one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my 384s in. Got those in. I'm gonna put all those 80s that we got. I'm not gonna put the 82s. I'm gonna sell those on the block. All right. And then I'm gonna go ahead and buy an 80 on the block because it's so much cheaper to buy it on the block itself rather than go ahead and use the 86. There is a little bit more profit. You can grab an 85 for about 8,000 coins or under right now, and then the total cost of this will cost you about 30,000, and you can sell it for about 50,000. So you make some profit there, okay? And you're still getting to use some of your harvest players, okay? So that is what I'm doing. You can also go ahead and try the what's it called, the Gridiron Guardians, the 82s, but the profits have come down in that a lot. So I recommend going team builders for now. And yeah, hopefully we get other sets throughout the year that we can throw in more reroll pieces into those. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was informative. If it was, hit that like button, hit that sub button, turn those notifications bells on, and I'll catch you with another video very soon.